that short or long period being in the car and driving, it's me versus the world. It just makes me feel at peace. Everything is still and all you can just do is drive and have fun. Also from a mechanical perspective, seeing something that you fix in those phases and you emerge victorious is such an awesome feeling. I was very fortunate to be kind of handheld into the world of tuning vehicles, because one of my dad's co-drivers had the knowledge of what it takes to tune a car. And that's where I learned how to fix these vehicles, experience with these vehicles, learn how to drive these vehicles. I think racing is more a fine balance between reliability and power, and also endurance. So when you're tuning the engine control unit, there's a lot of numbers and variables that need to stick so that the car works in an optimum condition. Otherwise, you might break the engine. From time immemorial, rallying in itself has been funded by the drivers. We sign up for events, we come race, and you win your trophy and you go home. Unless you're sponsored by corporate or you're sponsored by your friends and family, it's about it. But Clement is doing really well. I really love it. I was watching his hit and it's really nice.
Yeah, I'm chasing for your fastest time.
Particularly individual back then really sacrificed a lot from his end, including his own rally cars. It didn't matter whether you come from a well-off family or not. As long as you are passionate about the sport, you just went to that individual and he'd be like, oh, you want to race? What don't you have? Here, go and race. That individual, happy or sad, he was my father, so yeah.
Kenyan veteran rally driver Ben Mushemi was laid to rest in Kianjogu village, Nyeri County. Popularly known to many as Baba Shiro, Mushemi passed on late last week after a long battle with stomach cancer dating back to the year 2008. Mushemi has been an inspiration to many rally drivers due to his courage.
This
on
car
the roads,
was
despite his health.
my dad's rally car, an Evo 6. His memories and spirit still lives within the car. Steering wheel still has part of his sweat or dirt, like a connector with him. We were building a car in the workshop for Ishmael Azeli. He reached out to me and requested me to be his co-driver for the 2024 event at Team Betika. And I was like, yeah, I think I can sit on this seat to learn more and experience what WRC is for maybe later years. You need to sit with a car, Azeli, with it, create a relationship, create a bond, and then you can drive it as well as you wish.
Nice. It's something else when you drive a nice, all-curated car. You have confidence in it, you see how it's been built. Like you can even trace the problem if you feel it. But this car is flying.
It's all systems go as the 2024 WRC Safari Rally revs off officially on Thursday. Foreign drivers and the locals had a shakedown ready for the event that makes a return to the Easter period.
Na feel poa nikiona ikikimbia hivi na bado yangushi kitu. Spana check peke yake. Tunaongoja tena iende.
My business is tied around motorsports, so for me it's quite easy to do it. And I'm happy and thankful for God, or to God for that, because it's a passion.
There before, who are what has been. Remember those nostalgia moments of Easter and Safari Rally. Bringing it back in 2021 gives us an opportunity to celebrate.
The category that we are in, we have about 178 cams, and the last one, together with the competitive stages, will be about 538. It's all like a drive from Nairobi to Nyeri, or a drive from Nairobi to Mombasa. It's something that's very involving. Adrenaline is high and all that stuff, so it's going to be quite interesting.
I look forward to finishing, and if I don't finish, God forbid, I'm looking to have an amazing time. Like, that is what I'm like. Most important thing is to represent in our home ground.
Yeah. Yes.
Even if we lose the other places.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes, God
We're
forbid.
rooting for you.
We are rooting.
As you can see, we had the big car launch. Oh, let's see what we have in store. We should be the country that's way ahead than all the others in Africa, because we literally have the opportunity to host the WRC. If that's the case, then your talent should be in at least be participating in the WRC2 category. And not one entry or entrant. It should be like 5-10 entrants. We have lots of talent, but this lots of talent is not being promoted because of financial reasons or a racial issue or a political issue in the governing bodies of motorsport.
There are too many issues in that federation. We want them to clean their act. We want them to work better. Whatever resources that are given for this event, government wants to see value for money.
For what I can remember, Moi Kibaki, John Todt, and my dad met up to discuss about the World Rally Championship. They were really focused towards bringing back the Safari Rally. That was his contribution. It was his dream before he passed on.
Ben Mushemi and George Njoroge were the highest placed All-African crew in 17th. On the local circuit, they are becoming more and more of a threat to the leaders. Now they have a new car. The expectations were even greater.
Oh, I don't know whether you call it tough or hell. Between us and hell, there must be another place. It must be Safari.
I felt the weight on my shoulders. It was more of like a dream come true. You are not here to see it, but I'm here, I've done it. It's a huge thank you to you.
Our Easter always was accompanied with Safari Rally. I want to thank FIA and WRC for completing our Easter with the Safari Rally that we always knew was part of our Easter menu.
All right, we progress on with the flags of card. Third in the order of the start, we've got Nicholas Yamin and Yannick Roth.
But I think we're ready. For our first time, we're here to have fun and just to gain experience.
Right, wishing you all the best. That is the team of Ishmael, Azeli and John Kadivane in a Subaru Impreza.
highlight was how involved the youth are about their own drivers. We need to support our own. The most beautiful stage was Australia because of the animals and how green and flat the plateaus are. The dust, the spectators, the crowds. It's really out of this world.
After a 4:30 p.m. start and getting back to the service path after 7 p.m., Ishmael Azeli, navigated by John Kadivane in a Subaru Impreza, held on to the top spot in the Kenyan National Rally class of the World Rally Championship Safari Rally. The duo had a cumulative time of 2 hours 28 minutes 4.5 seconds. Josiah Karaoke and John Kogi.
It is a long way to go. What would you say has been the most challenging element for you out there this morning?
The animals were crossing the road, and you need to be aware that they are still around and be careful with that. Otherwise,
WRC taught me that there's room for opportunity. There's room for growth. It doesn't matter how small or big you are. We had the oldest car within the crew, and this is something that really enticed the international community. Because guys would leave Toyota, Hyundai to come and see the GC8. The last time we saw this was in the 90s. This is a car racing here in Kenya. They'd come and sit with us when you're closing an engine and all that. And they're like, okay, so how do you do this, that, etc.
Wait, guys, we're running out of time. Fesh within this stage in sectors. We've got a nice little jump within this stage and also a nice flat out section towards the finish. But the big question right now is, will we see any falling rain for our drivers? Can affect some drivers and completely skip others and cause chaos in its wake. Well, then it's taking you to get to that first split point. That's 254.2 from Kalle Rovanperä earlier on.
We are dead, but we're not dead. We'll be back. We're doing very well until the last minute where the engine decided to go off. We're floating the car, then we start sorting it again, and then we'll be fine to go again tomorrow morning, hopefully.
We experienced a lot of overheating issues. We used a couple of radiators. Our engine knocked. Our position in the World Rally Championship 2024 was did not finish. So there's no position given to it.
Our driver did really well. He tried his best. Our mechanics, they've done the night, not slept. Yeah, they've done a really good job. So that's really nice. To our family and friends, thank you for all the support from day one to wherever you are. Asanteni sana. The WRC is not going anywhere. And we'll try again next year with a bigger team, a better team, with more drivers, and we'll all enjoy ourselves.
I don't do my practice hits slow. I do them as quick as possible so that I'm able to make mistakes. And once I do that, then now on the official hits, it's game on, no room for mistakes. Driving a rally car has quite a different experience. One has to be in another mental space. Are you psychologically prepared to drive like a madman or mad lady. You're trying to tame a wild animal, just calm down, yeah? Do as I'm telling you. That's the game. When we realized motorsports cannot be a career, then for all of us it's a hobby. This avenue just made things a bit simpler because you have the numbers. Umoja Racing stands for unity. So the team was formed by Clement and I. We just had the agenda of trying to form a team that would package motorsports to make it affordable for all racers.
When you get that corner, you commit. Yeah? You commit to the slow space. Sour. It looks slower, but at least it's better than not having a mistake. For me, I'll do it a bit different. For me, it depends on how the water was. If I catch in, I'll have already pulled the handbrake, and the car would be like this. You see what I'm telling you? The car would have been like this. Yeah. Try and commit slightly into the water. Look at then just take the line. Even if it takes you to the bank, just pow. It's like this.
Yeah. I went on the inside.
Yeah. It will not take you outside. So don't get scared.
Just recently joined Umoja Racing. I've been part of their practice sessions, seeing how they take the cars around the track, and that got me interested. Like we were told when we were getting the gear. After having a few conversations with John, he convinced me to join in. But they were providing the car, the mechanics and everything. So yeah, pretty fun team to be part of.
Sunday is going to be a fast one.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yes. Gear this whole time.
At the end of the day, you're dealing with vehicles in a way that poses a higher level of risk to your personal life. And when you're coming into these events, you're coming at it from the point of passion. You want to do it yourself, so you have to know what you're getting yourself into. So having a mentor like John is very important. So the auntie is on the I hope that when other ladies see this, especially for young ones in high school or in college, they can see whether this is in free and
But she won't take Diva around. We'll interview her even as she comes out. We find out just how exhilarating that ride was.
To be honest with that, people pleaser, crowd favorite. We'd really like to be very flamboyant, do the donuts, do the slides, carry spectators. For him, he was not really focused on winning the championship. That was not his goal. For him, it was just to have fun and to give the fans a show.
This time we've seen that at least
for him just to support guys in his own capacity, from his own pocket, and make sure everybody would race all the time. For me, it's a bit different. I'm trying to support individuals from their own capacity, with their own finances, and make sure it's sustainable for them.
We're back here for the RX new season 2024. New members joining in and supporting them, and as well as new sponsors to support the whole cause of motorsports and racing.
I don't repair the car, I don't touch the car. The only time I'm seeing it is I'm driving it. I don't know what's going through it, and it takes such a level of trust to actually have people you trust, and that trust is actually based on family aspect of it and friendship.
I'm a driver, times I'm the mechanic, times I'm the team manager. Love my job, or jobs.
Just try and imagine if it gets a bit more slippery now. They've been raising dust all afternoon. If it gets slightly slippery, then it actually and off we go. John Kadivane takes a quick lead after
As we continue going up, the pressure increases. The more moving parts, the more people you need to deal with.
John has thoroughly entertained us this weekend.
One day, one time, we'll be able to produce the champions of Kenya, and possibly this will have a huge impact around the world. Especially if Kenyans start participating in the WRC as P1 drivers, that would be really cool.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you.
I have many hopes of restoring this car and keeping it as is. I don't want to break these cards. It has too much sentimental value. Too much sentimental value. Ingine, refu, number 10. It's been asleep for like 10 years.
All I want to do is support grassroots motorsports for the people who can't or do not have all the money in the world, and be happy about their racing and afford it, and to be able to receive the right training, also through them to be able to carry on the mantle to help and assist as many people as possible. It's not a story that stops with me. No man is an island.
Nore kirigo tutiga twani omo erio engoruririe. Nore kirigo tutiga twani Oh, nobody said that it was gonna be easy, no. Hapana si rahisi. Every other day there's a new scandal. Usikose usingizi, endelea kujiamini. One day the world gon' see it. No, nyore.